Looks like it's working. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
We got Mike here.
Mike Mutzel.
Hey, y'all.
Mutzel.
Great to see you.
Yeah. So I'm Chris. This is Miriam. And so it is day 2 of
Keto Summit Omaha.
Keto Summit. I keep on going. The Metabolic Summit is later this
I know.
month.
It is tough when you do all these conventions, right? They all kind of blend together, but they're all great.
Yep. So we're doing a live stream, daily live stream right now. So last night was pretty fun. Oh, you were helping with the cooking, right?
Yeah, that was amazing. We had like 40, 50 people there cooking outside in the snow. We had probably seriously a quarter of a cow. I mean,
It was
all the people. It was spread out. We were salting the meat. That was cool.
It was good stuff. We blew through, I don't know how much of the Redmond salt.
Unfortunately, it's great that everyone had the travel containers.
The little ones, yeah.
But
you need to come prepared now with the big dogs because you never know when you need salt, right?
It's true. So, so yesterday, Miriam and I both did 1 meal a day, and it happened to be that it was a whole bunch of meat.
It was so good.
And that was delicious. So it's well worth the wait. Oh, yeah.
Fatty meat, if you're going to do OMAD, I mean, that's the only way to do it.
Yeah. So
otherwise, you can't make it that far, I found.
Yeah.
Yep.
One thing I really liked when we were there is I didn't feel guilty that we didn't have vegetables and salads and all these other things for everyone to be satisfied.
Yeah.
Everybody was satisfied with the meat there. It was so nice.
There was also cheese.
Yes, and
some olives.
And a bunch of butter.
Yeah.
And then there was some liver pate and like some other cheeses.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I actually tried that. That was pretty good.
It was great.
It really simplifies things because I think health now for a lot of folks, probably folks watching or watching the replay, it seems complicated. Like you have to do all these steps and track your calories. And then is this organic? Or when you really start to go more keto carnivore, it really simplifies things.
Yeah.
Salt, meat, water, compressing that feeding window, maybe some exercise, some sunlight. I mean, these are all available things that are affordable.
So, Mike, people may not know who you are.
Sure.
Why don't you tell people who you are?
Yeah, I've been in this integrative medicine space since 2006. I have a YouTube channel called High Intensity Health. So I've interviewed a lot of different doctors and practitioners and influencers, if you will, in the ketogenic fasting, carnivore type space. And I just like to share with people, novel ways that they can enhance their life, quality of life, drug-free. And there's nothing wrong with pharmaceuticals. Conventional medicine has its place, but there's so many things that we have so much power, so much more power with our day-to-day lifestyle habits, diet, feeding, fasting patterns, exercise, that can really move our health span in a totally different direction. So I like to share that with people.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So where can they find you?
Yeah, so I have a YouTube channel called High Intensity Health. I'm on Instagram as well. If you're on Instagram, metabolic_Mike, and I'm on Facebook too, Mike Mutzel. So,
okay.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for joining us. So what do you got planned for today?
Working on my presentation.
Oh,
I'm doing a presentation on fasting, and I'm going to introduce it and say, talk about, I'll say, guys, before we talk about time-restricted feeding, the FDA has been, or I'll say that scientists have been talking about this new drug, that causes fat loss, it enhances your lifespan, mitochondrial biogenesis, and it's free. And then
it's free?
They're like, what? They're giving away free drugs, and then talk about fasting, of course, because it's one of this thing we have available to all of us if we just have the willpower and the constructs to make it happen.
Yeah.
So just to empower people.
Now, you do mostly fasting or time-restricted feeding?
Yeah, time-restricted feeding is a subset of intermittent fasting. When we think about intermittent fasting, there's like 52 different iterations, right?
Yeah.
Within that context, time-restricted feeding really kind of makes a lot of sense because right now we live in a society where we can access food 24/7.
All the time.
So we need some sort of like time constraints. And so it's basically intermittent fasting with a time constraint. So for example, I normally eat between like 11 and 6.
Okay.
Or 11 and 7. So I open up that window like that. Now, if I'm traveling, I'll compress the window, just have like 1 meal a day because I don't need the energy if I'm sitting on an airplane.
Yeah.
So I encourage time-restricted feeding, particularly for people that have had the habit of getting the Ben & Jerry's after watching Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Or snacking on things, even healthy keto snacks, right?
Yeah.
We tend to have this idea that we can eat them whenever we want, because they're healthy. And so
there we go. Now I can see it.
There we go. Yeah, we're a little dark. Anyway, so I'm a fan of that because it sounds complicated, but within our cells, we have circadian clocks.
Yeah.
That's why women menstruate at a predictable interval when they're menstruating.
Well, some of them are regular. But...
Right. Yeah. So, same with some men. Some men have really low testosterone, but it should peak in the morning for us. And our digestive and metabolism is no different.
Yeah.
We're primed to eat during hours.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so we've been like last night, we were pretty late. It was way later than we normally. And the night before on Thursday, we went to Buffalo. I think we didn't get to eat until about o'clock. But typical day basis, we're eating it like 5, 6, as early as we can.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to go to sleep with a full stomach. So
you bring up a good point. That was a social situation, right?
Yeah.
So you make compromises because I personally think that the social connection, it's a big part of health too that we ignore.
For sure.
So in Latin American cultures, they don't start eating until 10 o'clock, or sometimes 8 o'clock at night, but they're lean and they're healthy. I was just in Santiago, Chile. And so you're kind of trading one for the other. And that's the thing, having a little bit of flexibility. Now, wouldn't it have been awkward and uncomfortable if you were like, you know what? I know there's going to be a lot of steak, but we're going to eat before we go. It would have felt weird last night. So that's why having a little bit of flexibility in the situation. And maybe you don't get the best night's sleep out of one of 7 nights, on a weekend. But at least you're consistent. It's that 80-20 rule.
Yeah.
That's just my personal perspective.
That's cool. Do you speak Spanish, by the way?
Un poco.
Yo viví en Chile por un par de años, en Valparaíso. I lived in Valparaíso for a while. And La Serena.
Awesome.
I only got into Santiago a little. But
Yeah, we went to Lake Bucan.
Oh, cool.
Area, down south. It was beautiful.
Okay, cool.
Do you have the pre there? The blood sausage?
No, I never ate that. I did like the fideos con riñón before I went keto.
Yeah.
But
and the grilled it's like chicken thyroid. It's so good.
oh wow.
A lot of organ meats are consumed in different cultures. They're gross here, and they just eat them up.
They're like, we love it.
Yeah.
Although they did always try me cow stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
But anyway, so you're working on your presentation.
Right.
Are you going to pull a Dave Feldman and editing your documents and everything while you're walking up?
Oh, man. I normally am last minute. It's kind of funny. And this is a new presentation for me, so that's why I like to look at it.
Yeah.
Because, if people have been seminars, you don't want to hear the same thing over and over again. And there's a few people that may have heard me talk at KetoCon, and I'm like, I want to always have it fresh.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. We appreciate that.
Yeah. So once again, we got Mike Mutzel here.
Yeah.
And if you're commenting, I'm sorry I can't see your comments because we're simulcasting to YouTube and to Facebook, but this doesn't pick up the comments. So
that's a cool software. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, Restream.io.
Okay.
It's really cool. If you're doing it on a laptop, it just puts everything together in one pane. So you can even do Periscope and to Twitch at the same time.
Wow.
Anyway, but thanks for joining us, Mike.
My pleasure.
And
high intensity health.
High intensity health.
Yeah.
So, and you guys have a good day. Bye.